10 minutes after opening, that doesn't stop us. And I say us because Ryan is back. Go say what's up.
Hello, I'm back.
Yeah, he just got done with his Southern California trip, and I wrote down a couple questions that I was going to be asking him periodically throughout the vlog as we have our day here at Six Flags St. Louis as to what his favorites and least favorites were on the trip. So, since it is fairly early still, we're going to go check out Eagle because that thing is going to get along like really fast, and it's not on Flash Pass, so we don't do that first. We're going to have to wait forever for it. So, let's start off at Screamin' Eagle, and I do wonder if Boss will be open because it is a little colder right now.
And it's on the clipboard.
Yeah, the board out front said Boss was closed, so we're gonna have to double check that later on. But for now, there goes Freeze. So we'll get on that in a little bit, but for now, let's go check out Screamin' Eagle. Eagle is open, and we're not quite first train, but we're still on really early, so let's take a ride. We're gonna be, I think, third train of the day. And out of the coaches you rode in California, which one do you think this would compare the most to? Or do you not know?
I mean, probably Ghost Rider, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he says that because that thing over there is probably the most similar. And speaking of it, we did see Boss testing, so we're gonna head over there after we take a ride on Screamin' Eagle. Found this cool little pond attraction, I guess, right here that's giving me some cool views of Screamin' Eagle. You can kind of see it going into the station right there. And we did 2 rides on it, front and back. What'd you think? You have fun?
I had a lot of fun. The back was better, and I would say it's better than Giant Dipper at Belmont Park.
Yeah, because I realized that, yeah, he actually went to Belmont Park, which I didn't think he was going there, but apparently he went there. So he said originally that Boss would be the closest thing that could, or Ghost Rider would be the closest thing that could compare to Screamin' Eagle, but then I realized Giant Dipper existed, so.
Yeah.
And that brings me to a couple of new questions. So first off, what is your coaster count now after your trip?
275.
Okay, and how many new coasters did you ride on that trip? How many new ones did you get?
I got 34 new ones.
And then, so you had actually already been to Disneyland, and so how many total coasters did you ride on the trip?
38.
So yeah, he got a good amount of new credits, and I have not been to Belmont Park, and there's a few at SeaWorld San Diego and Magic Mountain that I was missing because I went there in 2018. But this is cool that he got together, and I'll be asking him some more questions throughout the day, and I'm waiting for the next train on Eagle to come out because I had never seen these views before. Unfortunately, Boss was not open, but we were going down towards Justice League and Mr. Freeze. I found another prop from the old Scooby-Doo ride. I found one of them, or at least multiple of them, over near Batman in the last vlog, which I'll post a link to that in the description so you guys can go check that out. But this is another one of the props from the old Scooby-Doo rides. You can see we got the target right there. So that was pretty cool. I was wondering where it was, and here it is. No way. I think this is also a prop from the end of the ride, because there was like an explosion like scene at the end of the ride, and this is one of the props I think that was in there. Do you remember seeing something like that, Ryan?
I slightly remember it, but yeah, there was DNT in that ride. So.
Yeah, so it looks like we found a third one right there. I never knew that was there, but wow. I've only ridden this Justice League this year, but Ryan, you just rode the one in Magic Mountain.
I got 330,000 on the one at Magic Mountain.
And having done that one myself, I can safely say that is a very difficult Justice League. And he might have actually beat my top score on it. I don't remember what it was. It was like, I think no more than 300,000, so that's pretty impressive. You might have been able to beat me. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this or not yet this vlog, which I don't think I have, period, but I am closing in on 1,000. I'm at 976. I'm not expecting to hit it today, but I'll be here tomorrow, so if I don't hit it today, I'll hit it tomorrow for sure. So let's take a few rides and see how we do. We just rode Justice League and Mr. Freeze. How was your ride on the Justice League?
Justice League, I got 875,000, so that was pretty good.
Nice. And I maxed it out. I actually let him use the blaster next to me because he had a purple blaster in the back, and purple blasters are garbage. So we didn't bother with that. And then we just rode Freeze back row. Wow.
That was so good.
That was unbelievable. Like, oh my gosh. Like, you said it was like hang time, like air time, pause, like anything you
get on a coaster you want.
basically. This thing is like, wow. I'm so impressed. And I actually heard Boss running through the trees as we were getting off. So let's go check up that, back up that area in a little bit. Wow, we just got up with the Boss, and Ryan, what do you think was running better for today, Freeze or Boss?
They're both running insanely good today. But Boss, I think, slightly has the edge.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there as well. I mean, it was unbelievable. Like, that hill right behind the queue line of the station, that really gives airtime. But you said you were flying out of your seat on it.
I was flying out of my seat on it, and that, like, never happens.
I know, like, this thing has got some serious bite to it, which is great. And it wasn't running that rough either. Like, it was running much smoother than it was last week, so much like Freeze, we're definitely going to come back to this one. And so where do you want to go now? American Thunder, I guess?
Thunder, yes.
All right, let's go to American Thunder. Did a quick round on Justice League on the way over here, and even with both of us maxing it, we still did not get top score of the day.
No, because one of the blasters was broken, and one of the people got 45,000.
Yeah, that was right. No, looks like they're, oh wow, American Thunder is station point, so we could have done a normal line either way, but one thing for sure, they're definitely rolling trains, so that'll help out a lot for sure. American Thunder crew absolutely killing it with the dispatches. There's another one going around, there's another one over there. Like, wow. That's some of the fastest dispatches I've seen for this ride in a while, if not ever, actually. Tackled front row of American Thunder. What'd you think?
Okay, it's better than Apocalypse, but not by much.
All right, and that actually mentions I gotta ask a couple questions because I forgot what they were. I'll have to double check them, but I'll ask them after we do the back row because there's no line right now, surprisingly. So we're gonna go around and do the back row because we just did the front row. Because I thought this one was running a little bit better than Eagle, but nowhere near Boston Freeze for today.
No. I would say so too. I would say that this is not running to its fullest potential.
Yeah, but then we're gonna try this thing later on at night tonight. So who knows how fast we'll be flying by then. But for now, let's go get the back row shot. Just took on the back row of American Thunder. I personally thought it was a little bit better up front, but that's probably because the Alps weren't as stable happy up there for me. You said you liked it better in the back.
I liked it better in the back because, well, I got more air and it was more intense.
Okay, so I mean, I feel like a lot of it has to do with the Alps being stable happy more. Like, I bet if I was like not stable like you were, I wasn't exactly stable either, but I was close to it. You still had a decent amount of room. So
I still had 2 clicks of room on both rides.
The app I had was staple happy, so I almost got stapled, but I bet if I wasn't stable, I would have liked the back row a little bit more than the front. But as of now, I think I like the front better for today. And that brings me to the next couple questions I have about the California trip you took on. So, what was the best new coaster that you rode?
The best new coaster I rode was Twisted Colossus.
Yes, I know. Like, I know a lot of you are probably saying, what, X2? That's not his favorite. Like, for me, Twisted Colossus is also my favorite ride in the park, and it's not even close. And what was the worst new coaster that you rode?
It was technically Flight of the Hippogriff because I'm not too big on family coasters.
Okay.
But bigger coasters, probably Carolina, or no, Gold Rusher.
Okay, so yeah, it's like
for Six Flags Magic Mountain was a little bit rough.
Yeah, it's like depending on how you look at it, that's how Ryan decided what his best new coaster and worst new coaster of the trip was. And I'll ask him some more questions later on, but for now, I think we're gonna go try out Mr. Freeze up front. My favorite blaster is broken. No. We're going back up to the boss, and we just did a couple more rounds of Justice League. And you said you maxed it second to last screen on your most recent ride.
Yes, and I was in the back left car, which never happened. So.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And when I was disappointed that one Red Blaster was working, it wasn't my favorite car, which is, as of now, car number 5. So Red Blaster car 5 is not running right now for whatever reason, so.
And the boss's line is on the boardwalk.
Yeah, it's on the bridge, but that's because they got one train up, which I don't know why that is, but whatever. And so that brings me to another point. The next couple questions I was going to ask you. What was the best overall coaster you got on for the trip?
Well, overall, like theming wise, or
I mean, in general, like what was the best coaster you rode?
in general, it was Twisted Colossus.
And then the worst overall coaster you rode?
I'm actually gonna say Tidal Twister.
Whoa, okay, because I thought originally it was, you said it was Goofy Sky School, but I forgot Tidal Twister existed.
No, because I already went on that one before.
Oh, I meant like best overall. Worst overall, yeah, sorry.
It's a tough one between those two.
Alright, so I guess you could go either way with this, so.
I can go either way.
Yeah, we're gonna hop on the bus and if it was flying earlier, it's been warming up for a couple hours now, so I wonder how good it's running, but we'll find out.
Welcome back, riders. How was your ride?
First half makes it.
Welcome back, riders. How was your ride? Pretty good. Once the train stops, the train's will unlock. Exit to the left. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Six Flags.
We were not gonna ride Ninja, but this line, okay, it's actually not as ugly, but wow, this is not normal at all. Okay, wow.
The switchbacks.
Yeah, that's never like that. Jeez. Exactly, it's almost always a walk-on, but this is crazy. Batman didn't work out because they are running one train.
On a B&M, that is completely awful.
Absolutely. Like, you said you've never seen a line for that ride through the switchbacks.
No, I've never seen it to the switchbacks before.
Yeah, it's very rare that it's like that, but
I've never seen the switchbacks open.
Really?
Yeah. No.
So yeah, I mean, we're definitely gonna check back later because one thing for sure, they need to put the second train on Batman ASAP, or else who knows how long we'll be waiting. Cause like, even if we wait till like a middle row, which we probably won't bother us because why ride a middle row? Yeah. Even if we did a middle row, we'd probably still wait like an hour for it. Then wouldn't be even worth it. So what's the point? Yeah. I guess for now we're gonna go check out River King Mine Train because that closed early and Ryan suggested riding it, so might as well go give it another go. We get to River King Mine Train and Eagle broke down. That's just wonderful. Well, Mine Train's apparently closed for us tonight because the queue house is obnoxiously full.
It's over an hour wait.
Yeah. How much you want to bet they got one train running?
Yeah, they probably have one train.
All right, let's take a look at it. And hold on, if I can. I'm looking here. Hold on. Let me see. I know last time I was here, they had yep, one train. There's literally two trains on the train track right now. What the flip? Ryan literally has like, what is that? Is that a yellow jacket?
If it has yellow and stripes, then yes.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I'm scared for him.
Okay.
It's a honeydew. Oh my god.
I'm allergic.
Ah, gosh.
That is quite fantastic to hear.
Acacia.
Alright, now good to know opening you at the race. First thing is just let it slide. If you have to start to look at in the front. Welcome back to the Seven Guys Ride. Alrighty, those loading is now opening. You have to be released 42 inches away this ride. If you have any loose articles go forward in your ride, please press in the vent over to my right side. And once you guys sit down, please make sure the right seat belt's in front of you now.
Eagle definitely didn't take too long. We did second back again, and that was way faster than earlier. You have fun with that?
Yeah, it was about a 15-minute wait, and Yes, it was really good.
Yeah, that was running phenomenal. Yeah, I hope they put the second train on so the line will move faster. I do want to get a night ride on it later. And here's a couple more questions for you. First of all, most overrated coaster you rode on your California trip?
I would say Full Throttle.
Okay.
The launch is good, the hang time's good, but other than that, it just didn't hit.
Okay, and then the most underrated coaster?
Emperor, SeaWorld San Diego. I actually prefer that to She-Cra, which is a very unpopular opinion, but yes, I prefer Emperor to She-Cra.
Okay, so I haven't done Emperor yet. I've only done She-Cra, Griffin, and Valraven as of now. So I need to get on Emperor to really form my opinion. And then, in terms of what rides you got on that were not coasters, oh my gosh, jeez. Yeah, those guys are crazy, what you say?
Yeah.
Anyway, best non-coaster ride you did, what was
Best
it?
non-coaster ride was Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Breakout.
It was Mission Breakout, I think it was.
Mission Breakout? Okay, sorry, because I see Cosmic Rewind and Mission Breakout, but that drop tower had like 9 drops on it and airtime on every single drop.
Nice, and then the worst non-coaster that you did?
It was Jetstream and Magic Mountain.
It was Jetstream, actually.
Jetstream and Magic Mountain, one of the worst log flumes I've ever ridden. It was so rough, bumpy, and it just was banging against the side the whole time.
Yeah, I did ride that when I was there in 2018, and I also noticed that. So now we're gonna take a spin on Pandemonium, because we're right here, and we did Eagle as a little bit of a detour. So let's give it another shot. Despite being off balance with me and Ryan getting all over the vehicle, it hardly fun. But that always happens, so I'm not too surprised. Now I'm gonna take Justin for a little spin. In line for Mr. Freeze again. They got the second train open, and some kind of hilarious, I got stuck on Justice League, so that was wonderful. And Brian, where'd you max it out at last time?
I maxed it on the signs again because on the first screen, so I had 250,000 and it just completely froze. I kept shooting, and then I got 120,000 after we moved on to the next screen.
Yeah, and by the signs really means the thing in the fifth screen, like the black thing with green text in the top corner. That's what he's referring to. So, yeah, and you were actually almost the one that got stuck as well. Like, you're on the vehicle right ahead of me.
I was right in front of you and got off.
Yeah,
and then it broke.
I got stuck right after the results screen, so it was close, but there it goes. We're gonna get on this and then go up to Boston. It's starting to get colder out, so we want to get on it before it closes, right?
Yes, very much.
Because that thing at night is phenomenal, so we'll do that after we ride Freeze. Just took on Freeze, and it wasn't quite fully dark out, but it was really close. Like, that was one of the coolest rides I had on Freeze. So, like, there was a full moon, which is back over there. You guys can kind of see it. I'll point it out once you get up a little closer, like, especially over towards Boss, which is where we're heading now. But on top of that, we got a pretty cool sunset, which is also odd. So what do you think of that? You have fun?
I really had fun on that ride on Freeze.
Yeah, and our train, like, do you think it was an overlaunch or what?
I
think it was. 'Cause it certainly felt like an overlaunch a little bit. So we're gonna try and get on the boss because it's still open right now, knowing how it's probably gonna close down a little bit. We're gonna make sure to get a night ride or so on it while we can. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh my goodness. Boss at night. What on earth was that?
That moved up about 15 spots.
I know, like, it's running so good tonight, and I am pretty sure it's gonna close down for weather soon, because it's starting to get really cold. Look, my fingers are, like, my hands are cold as molasses, so that's just crazy how fast it was running. Like, the mid-course, I did notice they trimmed a little harder than normal. Did you notice that?
Yeah, because it had the first kick, and then the second kick was about the same as before.
Yeah, so it trimmed a little harder than usual, which I didn't think that really made much of an impact. And that last turn, it was just ripping through there like nobody's business. I was so impressed. Now we're gonna go check out Screamin Eagle and give that a night ride, because that thing's also a good night ride. We wanted to do it earlier.
Check out that thing too.
Catwoman? No, absolutely not.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's close. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was just for a daytime thing, which it was cool to see earlier, but there really wasn't much to it, so we didn't really investigate it. But we're gonna go check out Screamin Eagle now. We're calling the DSLA long line for Eagle right now, but it's slowly moving. And the next two questions I have for you. First of all, what was the most ran ride of the trip for you, and how many rides did you get on it?
It was 20 rides on Twisted Colossus.
Awesome. I got 5 rides when I was there because A, it wasn't a walk-on like he had it, and B, even though I did have a Planet Flash Pass, it was only a one-time use, so oh well. And then the next question I have was the best park, I believe it was, right?
The best park overall was Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Yeah, that's pretty much a common thing. There's like Magic Mountain, a lot of these questions. And then the worst park you visited.
And the worst park was Universal Hollywood because it didn't have much to do.
Really? I thought you said it was Belmont Park originally, or?
Well, it was Belmont Park, but I meant the major parks because Belmont Park's Pierre Park type thing.
I mean,
So,
technically Belmont Park counts.
technically Belmont Park, yes, because they only got one roller coaster, but
Yeah.
on the main parks, Universal.
Okay, so yeah, that's totally understandable. And yeah, we're almost at the station already, like just up the ramp here, so we're gonna be on hopefully really soon. It is kind of difficult to see Boss. I mean, you got the mid-course over there, but it looks like it drops into an abyss. Like, wow, that's really cool, but also creepy at the same time. Recently we did a front row night ride on Screamin Eagle. What'd you think?
That was flying, and
It was so out of control, it didn't even seem possible. I would say best one of the 4 Eagle rides we had today.
Yes, best of the 4 Eagle rides.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. So we're gonna do Justice League a few times over here, and then we're gonna go hit American Thunder at night, because we were gonna do that earlier, but we didn't. But it's dark right now, so let's do that after we do this a few times. We're about to take on American Thunder at night. You can see the train going up this one right now. Since we're only allowing one person on the flat pass right now, Ryan's over there waiting to get on, and I told him to wait over there until I get on. So he'll be on with me in a few minutes, but for now, geez, I hate that sound coming from the talent show. In the meantime, I'm gonna get some footage of it running while waiting for my flash pass to be ready, because I preserved it once and Ryan's over there waiting. So I'll go over there and get on with them in just a few minutes. American Thunder, kinda underwhelming. What'd you say?
I would say it was not anywhere near as good as 2019 Fright Fest.
Yeah.
But I got some room. So the off on my side stapled him.
Yep.
On my side. So the guy on his side pushed it down, and then the guy on my side just jumped on us.
I was very, very disappointed. So, yeah, I would say that's probably the worst ride on a coaster for today. Like, that wasn't that enjoyable, to be honest. I mean, you know, still fast-paced and whatnot, but I don't know. The op stapling me really ruined the experience. No way. I don't know if you guys can tell, but Boss is still going. I am surprised it made it this late into the day. It's 10 o'clock, and since bar closes at 11, you know what time it is. I just wrote Justice League and the third screen. Well, I don't know why, but I was in the fourth screen. And the door that blocks the third screen and the fourth screen wasn't closed for some reason, so I didn't see it. But as I was turning out of the fourth screen, the third screen, blue screen of death. I was laughing so hard when I saw it, so that was hilarious. You haven't seen it yet.
No, I saw the black screen of death, but not the blue screen.
Oh my god, it was hilarious. So, yeah, we're gonna do this again. Actually, might as well finish out the remaining questions I have. So, biggest surprise of the trip, what was it?
X2.
Yeah, I thought, like, I didn't know what you'd think of it, to be honest.
Because the free spins I've done suck. I'm like, I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this. But it was really fun, so yeah.
Right. And then the biggest disappointment of the trip?
Biggest disappointment was probably, Matterhorn bobsled's being closed the second time.
Yeah, he's been to Disneyland twice. Both times he didn't get to ride it. And that was gonna be your 250th as well.
That was gonna be my 250th credit, but instead I made it Revenge of the Mummy.
Yeah, so that was overall pretty good. And we're gonna hop on this thing and see if the blue screen of death is still there. Since Justice League is closed, we are doing Freeze again. And we just did back row a little bit ago. What'd you think?
I thought the back row was very good on it and cold.
Yeah. And then the final two questions I have about your California trip.
Okay.
What was the overall worst part about the trip?
Worst part?
Worst part in general.
Oh. It was the navigation around California City. It was very hard to do.
Yeah. And then I asked the worst part about it first because I wanted to end it off with a positive note. What was the overall best part?
Just going to Magic Mountain. Like, I wanted to go to that park for so long now, and I finally got out there.
Yeah, I'm so happy you got to go out there.
And the only coaster there that was closed was Scream, but that's fine. That's fine. I already rode Bizarro.
Yeah, and having done Scream myself, I can say you're not missing much because that thing is rough. So, yeah. We're going to be waiting for this train on Freeze to get back because I think we might be second to last ride of the night because side B over there might be the last ride of the night. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But we'll get on this one again once side A comes back. That right there was easily the greatest end to any theme park day. Wow. 3 back-to-back rides on Mr. Freeze after the park closed, mind you.
It was crazy.
Yeah, those pictures everywhere, but still, anyway, the crew of Mr. Freeze, they did not have to do that. Like, they could have said, sorry, the park's closed, you can't ride again. But they let us go twice after. Like, we were originally getting on once. They said, do you guys want to go again? Everyone said, yeah, absolutely, let's stay on. And then they did it a second time, and then we got to go a third time, and that was the last ride of the night. So that was unbelievable.
That is... Okay, I think I'm moving that into my top 40 now.
Oh yeah, even though it's already extremely high range for me, I gotta move it up more. Like, that was unbelievable. Oh my gosh. I think they'll beat those boss rides we had earlier, for sure.
Yes.
That
definitely.
was so good. Oh my gosh. Like, talk about a great end. Today, absolutely incredible. Final ride count for me, like, we technically almost had the same thing.
We had the exact same ride count.
Yeah, I mean, I got 11 on Justice League, 7 on Freeze, which, speaking of it, that managed to overtake Boss as a coaster for the most this year. I'm like 77 on Boss, 78 on Freeze. And then we did 4 on Screamin' Eagle, 3 on American Thunder and Boss, and then 1 on Pandemonium. Did you do Justice League 11 or 10 times?
I did 11 times.
Oh, yes, we basically got the same amount of rides
Yeah.
today.
So, and I maxed it 8 out of 11.
Yep.
So that's pretty good.
So yeah, I got up to, flip, I think it was like 987. All I know is I am under 15 away from 1,000.
Now I got up to 40.
Nice.
So that's pretty good.
So yeah, and since I will be coming tomorrow, I'll be making a separate vlog for that. So that means that's the end of this one. And before you click on this video, please make sure to leave a like if you haven't done so already. Feel free to comment what you enjoyed about this video as well. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to subscribe before clicking on this video. I post content like this fairly frequently, and if you don't want to miss out on anything I upload, turn the bell on so you get notified every time I upload. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later.